Hey, hey, hey! Hold on to your hats because it's Uncle Al time. That's right, it's me, your favorite story-spinning, bean-counting, giant-chasing uncle, back with another wild tale. Today we're going up, way up into the clouds with a kid named Jack, a cow named Daisy, and a handful of those famous beans. Magic beans, no less. You think you've heard this one before? Well, not the Uncle Al version, I promise you that. So grab a snack, maybe a bean burrito or a plate of jumping bean tacos, and settle down for a thrilling journey. Jack and the Beanstalk is about to get the Uncle Al twist, and it's gonna be a hoot. Once upon a time, in a land not too different from this one, lived a kid named Jack. Jack was a poor, scrappy lad with a heart full of dreams. He and his widowed ma lived in a rundown shack at the edge of a sleepy town, barely making ends meet. Times were tough, my friend, very tough. They had an old knackered cow, a scrawny thing called Daisy. Now Daisy was their only hope, their only source of income. But one day she stopped giving milk, just stopped like a broken faucet. So Jack's mother, desperate and tearful, gave Jack a job. Take Daisy, Jack, sell her in the market and bring us something to eat. So Jack, oh brave Jack, sets out with Daisy on the dusty road to the marketplace. But then he meets this strange old man. Picture me Pacino in the role, the hunched back, the twinkling eyes. The old man proposes a trade. Magic beans, he said. 5 magic beans for the cow. The old man promised they were worth more than they appeared. Jack, oh Jack, enchanted by the thought of magic, makes the deal. Back home his mother was livid. Magic beans, huh? She tossed them out the window right into the night. Get to your room, Jack, she said, her voice filled with disappointment. That night, Jack went to bed with a heavy heart and an empty stomach. But here's where things get interesting. The next morning, Jack woke up to find a giant beanstalk shooting up into the sky, right from the spot where those beans were tossed. Magic beans indeed. It was enormous, stretching higher and higher, till it disappeared into the clouds. Jack, filled with a sense of adventure, decided to climb it. He left a note for his mother, and up he went. Higher and higher, he climbed for what felt like forever until he reached the top. And what does he find there? A world unlike any other, a world of giants. Jack was in the land above the clouds, and this was just the beginning. Up there in the clouds, Jack discovers a sprawling castle large enough to house a giant, a big bad giant who could squash Jack like a bug if he wished to. But our boy Jack, he's not easily scared. He sneaks in, tippy-toes and all, to explore this castle in the sky. Inside, Jack finds a goose, but not just any goose. No, this one's special. It's laying golden eggs. Can you imagine? Real golden eggs. Jack is struck with awe and a gleam of hope. This was his ticket out of poverty. His mother wouldn't have to worry anymore. So Jack grabs the goose, tucks it under his arm, and tries to make a swift exit. But then he hears it, a voice as big as a thunderclap. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. The giant is awake and he's not in the best of moods. So Jack does what any smart lad would do in his shoes. He legs it. He dashes down the beanstalk, golden goose and all. With the earth shaking behind him under the weight of the pursuing giant, he gets to the bottom, swings his axe, and down goes the beanstalk. Down goes the giant. Boom, he's out of the picture. Now Jack and his mother, they're living the good life. They've got a goose laying golden eggs and the future's looking bright. But Jack, our boy Jack, he's got the taste for adventure. He can't help it. He thinks about the castle above the clouds, wonders what else is up there. So one day Jack climbs the beanstalk again. He sneaks into the castle, tiptoeing past the snoring giant. This time he finds a golden harp. It's not just any harp. No, it's playing the most beautiful music all by itself. Jack's entranced. He decides to take the harp back with him. But the moment Jack touches the harp, it cries out, "Master, master!" And wouldn't you know it, the giant wakes up again. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. It's a cat and mouse game, and Jack's the mouse again. With the harp under his arm, Jack makes a run for it, sprinting for the beanstalk. He slides down with the giant thundering behind him. His mother is waiting at the bottom with the axe. Together they chop the beanstalk down, and the giant falls, lost to the world below the clouds. So now Jack and his mother have a goose that lays golden eggs and a harp that plays enchanting music. They're living a life of comfort and joy. Jack, our brave adventurer, he's had his fill of excitement. He's learned his lesson about ambition, about knowing when you've got enough. That's the end of the tale, my friend. Jack and the Beanstalk, a story of courage, a story of dreams, and a story of knowing when to say, "That's enough!" And that's a wrap, folks. The story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Brought to you by yours truly, Uncle Al. It's a tale of courage, dreams, and knowing when enough's enough. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did telling it. Before we part, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more stories from Uncle Al. Let me know in the comments what story you want to hear next. Until then, remember to cherish what you've got and keep those dreams alive. This is Uncle Al signing off. Catch you on the next one.